I'm David Smith, and I'm interim pastor of First Baptist Church of Marion, North Carolina. And this is one of our 5-minute devotionals. In Colossians 3:23, we read, "Whatever you do, whether it's work or whatever you do, your heart finds you to do, work for the Lord, not for men." We work for the Lord, not for men. We can preach all day, but our real witness comes in the way that we treat other people, the way we hear the call and live our lives as if we were living for Him, which we are. We work as if we were working for the Lord. I once had a lady in our church who had lived her life in Miami with her husband. Some of you who are older will remember this. Her husband was a cameraman for the Jackie Gleason show. I thought that was great. But he died. They had no children. And so she moved to Lenore, North Carolina, to be with her sister. And she had just settled there when her sister died, and she could not take care of herself. She was in the nursing home. It was obvious she was depressed. She didn't eat, wouldn't drink much. She's going down quickly. I spoke with a social worker, and I said, we've got to try and find some way to get her out. Have you got a job for her to do? And she said, I do. And the job was every day to get the mail and take it to the patient's rooms. She told me, this friend of mine who was in the nursing home, that maybe she could find a ministry in that. And so every day when the mail came, it was sorted out, and she would tootle along in her wheelchair. And she not only brought mail, she brought sunshine. And in her mind, she was doing it for the Lord. In Matthew 25, the story of the great judgment, people who are called to Jesus and receive the blessing, and they say, well, when do we do these things? When did we feed the hungry? And when did we care for the sick and clothe those who are naked? When did we welcome in the stranger? When did we visit people in prison? And Jesus said, when you were doing those things, you were doing it for me. I had a friend. He was old. He sort of couldn't work. It was work. He loved all this life. And he came and he had this idea. He said, could I visit the folks in the nursing home? And I said, well, a lot of them out there. So take a wing. And he took about 35 people. He went a couple of weeks and he came and said, I got to think of some way to make this a little more meaningful. And he pondered and he talked with people. And he decided that bananas were the one thing that most of us can eat. And he knew that when he took green bananas, the folks couldn't eat that. And if they're too ripe, it had too much sugar in it. So he got in his mind's eye what a perfect banana looked like. He worked it out with a grocery store, and every Thursday he got perfect bananas for the nursing home. And he went around, and he became known as the Banana Man. And he told them he was doing it for Jesus. Whatever you do, whatever you work, do it as if you were doing it for the Lord, for you are. We worship First Baptist Marion every Sunday morning at 11. Come, share with us. Thank you.